Alright. One Studio Series Dark of the Moon figure down, and some more to go. Now I have 4 Dark of the Moon Transformers figures. Now I need more. What's going on, everybody? Jace the Hedgehog here, and welcome to my first ever review. Today, we are going to be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Buzzworthy Optimus Prime. Now, this figure I really do like, but before we get into this figure, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. So, as you can see, this is a Buzzworthy figure. Before I get into the box, I just want to let you know that this was a gift from my pastor. So, Past, if you're watching this, thanks. Anyways, on the front of the box, you get this beautiful artwork of Optimus Prime, and in the background, you get the driller. On this side is the beautiful Transformers logo and the Studio Series logo. This is number 44, by the way. This is the Buzzworthy logo, which looks absolutely beautiful. On this side is a zoomed in picture of Optimus Prime. I really need to get the Nest Buzzworthy Ratchet again, because I originally had the Buzzworthy Ratchet, but it broke on me. The only thing I have of the figure is his gun, so I'll have to get a new Ratchet. On the side of the box, you get a piece of Megatron, Optimus, Bumblebee, RC. Hopefully we get a Buzzworthy Studio Series RC, but that's very unlikely. And the 44 logo for Optimus Prime. On the bottom is all boring and stuff. On the top is the Studio Series Dark of the Moon logo. And on the back, we have what we get in the box. And this figure, his chest piece in the picture is red. So, yeah. I wish the trailer was also silver, but Hasbro was probably on a low budget. And it shows that it had clear plastic windows, but Hasbro didn't give us what we wanted. Anyways, that's enough of that. We're done with the box. Now let's move on to the figure. Starting off, the painting and sculpting on this figure is pretty good. There is a piece of this figure that did chip, which you can see right there. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I might paint over it, but I don't want to ruin the figure. I am not a fan of how the, windows on his chest look. I wish that Hasbro could have done better with this figure. The legs look really nice. It's a shame that there's no flames on the legs. The arms, I wish this piece was painted blue, but don't worry, I'll be able to customize this so it can be blue. And on the back, it looks good, but if you look at it from the side, it doesn't look that good. But you can see this piece right here, which if you flip that out, hold on. You basically can combine this figure with Jetfire, but I don't have a Jetfire, so I'm planning for one. Believe me, I am. Be patient. Now that we're done with the figure, now we can move on to the trailer. So, starting off, the angular ring looks really nice. I wish it was painted silver, though. And yes, as you can tell, I did put all the weapons there, but I wish that all of them were painted good. It's a shame that the premium finish line is canceled for the Bayverse. And it's a real shame because we could have gotten all of Optimus's weapons, but Hasbro was like, you know what, we're just going to sell the striker gun with the evasion mode Optimus, and this is all that we're getting. Yay! Thanks, Hasbro! Thanks a lot! Anyways, with that out of the way, we can move on to accessories. So, starting off, we have the Energon Blade, which he did use in 2007. I wish he could have came with the one that, like, you know, you could attach to his wrist. But anyways, you have Optimus Prime holding a sword, like any person would normally hold a sword. I wish he had the wrist blades, but don't worry. When I get the 05 figure, I'll be able to give him the wrist blades, because he deserves this. The next weapon that this figure comes with is his Ion Blaster from the movies. Basically, when he used it to fire on Megatron and, like, you know, in other scenes of the movie. And they could have kept the thing, but don't worry, I'll be able to customize it. So 2 things I need to customize: this, and some of the other accessories. But anyways, here is Optimus Prime with his gun. Prime also comes with the shield, which is really, really pathetic right now. I wish that, like, Hasbro could have done something better with the shield, where, like, he could hold it normally. But, like, this tab, yeah, get ready to hear my news. And here's Optimus Prime with the shield, and yeah, it does not fit at all. Even when I tried to turn it, it feels like this thing is just, like, not wanting to tab in. Because, like, look, the joint is, like, it won't tab in. You did not do a good job with this figure, Hasbro. You did not do a good job. I hate the shield. Really. Hold on. I really do hate the shield. But enough about the shield. Optimus does come with his axe, which barely looks like the Batman logo. I am planning to get the DNA upgrade kit for this axe, and I don't know who I'm going to give this axe to. You know what? I'm going to give this axe to the mainline Rise of the Beasts Optimus, because he deserves this axe. Really, he really does. And here is Optimus Prime with his axe. Now, we're not done, because this figure basically comes with 3 extra accessories. And yes, this figure really comes with 3 extra accessories, which we all know very well. Let's just get on with it. Starting with the jetpack, and I don't like it. I really don't. Here it is, fully extended, but I don't like it still, because, like, you don't get to, like, bend it down. This is why I prefer, like, the DNA design kit, because, like, the DNA design kit did this jetpack justice. And plus, like, this thing, it just does not want to tap. Like, this piece, when I try to, like, plug it in, it does not want to stay in. It is like, no, I'm not, like, working together with this thing. I hate this. Like, the jetpack is just bad. What is this, Hasbro? This is what you do for your figures? I really don't like the jetpack. And Optimus also does come with 2 other accessories, which are meant for him with the jetpack. So he comes with his Gatling guns, which basically are the worst accessories out of them all. They are really the worst for this figure. I hate these things. I really, really do. But anyways, I'm going to get into transformation for this guy's jetpack. You come to the back here, remove that, flip these, make sure these are straightened out like this, then flip this down, do the same thing, flip these like that, And like, then you're gonna want to take the jetpack, attach it on right there. I forgot to fold this in. Hold on, let me do this off camera. Make sure that these two pieces attached to the jetpack. Same thing for the other side. And here's Optimus Prime with this jetpack. And basically, it looks really bad. But it will get even worse with the Gatling guns. So basically, you're going to want to... Oh, wrong one. You're going to want to, like... Dang it, wrong one, actually. Okay. You're going to want to tab this thing in and be careful for the hand. There we go. And here's Optimus Prime with his Gatling guns. And, like, you're going to want to be careful because the weight of the jetpack is going to make this man fall. Yeah, like that. Anyways, with the accessories out of the way, we can move on to... Hold on. We can move on to articulation. Starting off, ball joint at the head, which he can, like, move up and down and rock side to side a little bit. I wish this guy could do a full 360, but... I don't know what I'm going to expect for the newer figure for this guy. And for those wondering, the Matrix chamber can open, so like you can place the Matrix of Leadership in there. So yeah, you can do that for this figure. But like you can't since there was no Matrix made for this figure. I don't know what to say to you guys. Thanks a lot, Hasbro. Again, thanks a lot. The shoulder pad can move up, but that's mainly used for transformation. The arm can extend forward. The arm can bend. The arm can go a full 360. And there's like wrist swivel. And the whole arm can go a full 360. And you're going to want to be careful for this part, because this is mainly used for transformation. I'm having trouble with my copy. You have Optimus, so be careful. Be careful with this part, and be careful, because this thing might snap. I get worried every time I try to, like, put this guy in a pose. This figure also has a waist... Well, hold on. This figure kind of has a waist swivel, but if you move like the wheels out of the way, like then you can unlock the full waist swivel. And if you move the legs out of the way, well, the wheels out of the way, you can have he can like spread, the legs can spread. The leg can move forward, well, with the wheels on, but it can't move backwards. It can't. You'll have no trouble with the Bayway knockoff, so yeah. The leg can go a full 360. On my copy, the leg is loose. Like, right there, it's loose. And I'm afraid for this figure. Anyway, the leg can bend. The foot can move up and down. And the foot can tilt side to side. And yeah, that's basically it. I almost forgot about the jetpack. So yeah. Yeah, this piece can move, but that's mainly used. But I don't know why it can move. Hasbro was like, you know what? How about we just make this move? This can also move, but this is mainly used for transformation. I'll explain after we get down to transformation. Anyways, this piece can like go a full 360 and bend. And also, if you're wanting it to like face down, you just need to untap that, flip that, and like make sure these are just connect like that, sitting on there. But like this just doesn't work. This will not work, okay? I hate this jetpack. I really do. I need the DNA upgrade kit now. I really need it. Anyways, with the articulation out of the way, we can move on to size comparison. Also, before we move on to size comparison, I just want to let you know that I had to move my chair back and the setup back, so because I have some tall figures for my collection. Anyways, here he is alongside with the Blockies Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beasts. Here he is alongside the Reactivate Optimus Prime. Here he is alongside the mainline Beast Wars Optimus Primal. And yes, this figure is really big. I know this figure is really, really tall. I'm sorry. Here he is alongside with the Rise of the Beasts mainline Optimus Primal. I need the Rise of the Beasts mainline Optimus Prime. Here he is alongside the Transformers Legacy Velocitron Scourge. I do not have the Laser Optimus Prime figure, so when I get that figure, I will compare this figure and the laser mold, but you know, this figure is taller. Here he's alongside some Transformers from the Bayverse. Here he is alongside Ironhide, mainline DOTM Roadbuster, mainline DOTM Topspin, well, armored Topspin, the Bayway knockoff of the Studio Series 14 Ironhide, and I forgot to mention this. Well, I'm gonna mention this with this figure. This figure, his foot broke, and my grandfather had to glue this, and now I can't properly do the bend his foot. So yeah, here's how his foot would have posed. But this is a knockoff. What do I expect for a knockoff? Here he is alongside the Transformers Studio Series Galvatron from Age of Extinction, and I do not have a Megatron, so when I get a Megatron, that Megatron will substitute for Galvatron. That Megatron will take Galvatron's place. And if you're wondering about Dead End, my custom Dead End, he's in vehicle form, and I can't compare him with Optimus because his legs are loose, and I'm gonna need some nail polish, clear nail polish for the figure because his legs are literally loose. I can't even take the figure. And the gang's all here, well, minus a few characters from Dark of the Moon like Bumblebee, Ratchet, Dino, Sideswipe, Leadfoot, Sentinel Prime, and proper Studio Series Dark of the Moon Ironhide, and and the Studio Series versions of these two. So yeah, let me know in the comments who you want me to get next. Anyways, I think it's time we talk about this figure's transformation. What you're gonna have to do is fold in the feet, and trust me, this is actually tight. And for this side, beepity boppity boo, I turn this foot to the other. Alright, got it? Now, open the matrix chamber like that. Come to the back. For the legs, flip the wheels in. Detach the back. Flip the grills out. And detach the arms and do the same. Detach this back piece and yeah. Now you're gonna want to have this like that, then do this, then flip this. As you can tell, I'm having trouble with this figure. Okay. You do the same thing for the other side, but leave these two open. Now you're gonna come there and flip these and do the same with the other side. And come on. Okay. Flip those. Tab in these legs. Well, the legs. Come on. Okay, there we go. Got it. Then you're gonna want to come to the head and like flip that around. And now you're gonna want to close these two in. Then push this all together. Then take the legs, detach them, twist them around. Then come on, and like plug those in, and that's the troublesome part I have with this figure. Anyway, tap the pipe these in, then like plug that on and like attach that and do the same thing on the other side. Then great. Hold on, let me do this off camera. All right, got it. Anyways, you're gonna want to take the arms and flip that out. Then flip the hand. I know this isn't in the instructions, but anyways, flip that on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now, like, flip the arm right there and flip the arm. Do the same thing for the other side. Hold on, let me do this off screen. And there we go. Next, what you're gonna want to do is plug that in. Come on. Come on. Come on. This thing is... Hold on. Trying to tab this in. Hold on. Let me do this off screen, okay? Alright, got it. That took kind of longer than I expected. So, yeah. Anyways, flip those two in. Come on. Alright, there we go. Yeah. If you're wondering why the truck... yeah, you're going to want to be careful for this part because this thing is not wanting to tap in. And plus, this part broke on me and this thing will not close in all the way. So, yeah. Anyways, you're going to take the wheels, flip those there, then do the same thing for the other side. And yeah, there we go. Anyways, here's Optimus Prime in this truck form. And this is part 1, so we'll continue the rest with the trailer. So starting off, you're gonna wanna tab these, and this will get all crazy and stuff. Then you're gonna wanna straighten it. Make sure this is straightened out. Now for this part, just flip that in. Come on. Okay. Anyways, then plug these in. Hold on. Okay. And yeah, that's basically what we got for the trailer. Now onto weapon storage for the trailer. What you're going to do first is like plug these in, well, the shield in, because basically, you know, it's just pathetic. Anyways, you're gonna want to take the sword, plug it into there. Oh, come on. Plug that in. And like plug that in. And like, come on, hold on, let me do this off screen. Hold on. Okay, the axe is attached. Now onto the gun, and it's just easy, just plug it in here. So yeah, all right, got it. The gun is on there, and it's on there, good. Now take this piece, flip that up, and like close these in. Now we got 70% 75% of the trailer. Anyways, let's move on to the jetpack. So what you're going to do with this is like split it down, since this tab is like, no, I'm not gonna do this anyway. Unplug that, and like before you do anything, you gotta flip these in. The same thing on the other side. Then like flip those in. Then like plug those two pieces in. All right, there we go. Oh, now let's come back to the trailer. Now plug this in carefully. Oh, wrong side. Hold on. Plug this in. I just want to let you know that the shield will detach because this thing is literally trash. I don't like it. Anyway, plug that into the... Come on. Okay, just start off with this side, then... hold on. Come on. Okay, I'm starting to give up. Let me do this off screen, okay? Please be patient. Alright, I got the trailer, and like, here's something you can do. You could, hold on, let me turn my light here. Okay. Hold on, let me move this guy to the side. Okay, basically, you can like plug this in, but it's not working. It's starting to drive me insane. Like, hold on, off screen again. Okay, I got it properly. And you're gonna want to be careful with the shield because it does not want to tab in there. Anyway, close the doors, and basically, that's pretty much it. And here's Optimus Prime's trailer, which is not complete without the big man himself. If you carefully tap that in, then you got him carrying around his trailer. But I have to say it, the trailer is really weak. I don't like it. And if you're wondering for vehicle form comparisons, no, I won't be able to do it because my Reactivate Optimus is broken. So, no. Anyways, tell me what you think of this. Okay, excuse me. Anyway, tell me what you think of this Optimus and his trailer. Do you like it or do you not? I also almost forgot about the Gatling guns. So basically take the trailer. See the holes that the jetpack has? Well, these are going to tap in. Careful. Because these have the potential to break on you. And like, I prefer the DNA design kit, and this is why I'm planning for it. Alright, now take the other one and do the same thing. Come on. Okay, there we go. Anyways, we got the trailer together. Now, yeah, that's basically it for the trailer. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I have to say for this guy. Overall, pretty great figure. If you want him, you can find him on Amazon and eBay. But if you're looking for the original, you have to buy the the buzzworthy version, because it is cheaper route than buying a more expensive the original expensive version of this figure. So let me know how I did in this review, and be sure to comment if you're gonna pick this. Are you gonna pick this figure up? Do you like it, or do you not like it, and are you not planning to pick this figure up? I hope you guys have a good day. Be sure to smash that like button and go ahead and shoot the subscribe button. I hope you guys have a good day, and this is Jace the Hedgehog signing off. Tell all are one.